All right, so today is Tuesday, but no, hold on. My name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I am making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Today is Tuesday. Didn't do as many. I need to fucking make sure I get those stats up. One book demo, so decently, but only 32 dials, so unproductive for most of the day. I did have to go get an eye exam during the day, and then there's a bunch of other meetings. But one book demo, and that demo was held also today, which puts me at that 13 held for the month, which is quota, which is fantastic. Forgetting about the +6 because of the ones that were booked in November. So that, again, it's just encouraging. So happy with that. But the main thing I'm going to be talking about, because on the dating apps, started it, and today got a match, I don't know what do you call it? There was a reply I got from a message I sent on Hinge. And I'm frustrated by the exchange, because the original plan was to listen to okay, what it seems like the goal once the match is on the dating app, the goal is to get her off of the conversation off of the dating app as quickly as possible, because she's being bombarded with, like, whoever it is, woman is being has multiple messages on dating apps from men, and consistently more than what the man has. So I need to, again, how do I differentiate myself? And the plan was to go quick one exchange back and forth, and then after that one exchange back and forth, go hey, I'm I have a free hour at 2 p.m. Thought I could give you a call and introduce myself, or something like that. And then have a phone conversation, because in that phone conversation, it kind of eliminates the pressure of the first date, but also gives both people a chance to actually meet the other person, in a more dynamic environment, because someone's dating app profile is not an accurate reflection of what they are really like. You can kind of get some insight into it, but it really falls short fundamentally. And not that there's anything particularly wrong with the way the dating apps are designed, but just as a function of it not being a human being, but just a catalog of photos and prompts with text, you're just not going to get the same thing. But so that was the original idea, because then you can see if there's a good banter, good dynamic there, but also just from the female's perspective, then they can figure out for themselves whether or not this guy that they're speaking to is potentially a threat. Which, of course, my job, my goal is to not come across as a threat, but to make them comfortable. But again, then if the conversational dynamic goes well, then going into whatever the actual first date thing would be, there's less pressure to it. But at the time that I got the message in, we were at the end of a team meeting, and again, I'm complaining, and there was two people from work, both guys, who were helping me out, figuring out what to say in response. And then so in the end, didn't go the phone call route, but just went after it was two exchanges, and then went directly into the suggestion for continuing the conversation over coffee. Haven't replied back, haven't heard back yet. But I haven't heard back yet. But I think the problem is the reply that I gave was it was 23 minutes after her last reply, and my reply before that was a minute after her first reply. So she was on the app, and then I lost her attention, and assuming that other people are messaging her, the fact that I had a window to get there, so failed on that front. So that's frustrating, because I had the original plan but didn't go with it. Just out of panic and pure influence. But live and learn, just starting out this. The good takeaway is that within 2 days of beginning, there is a match. I don't even know what to call it. So stick with it. Frustrating part is that on Bumble, because I'm not paying for them yet, but on Bumble, I don't know if I have compliments that I can send out. No, I don't have, because I'm on the free app. Here's the thing though, what's frustrating is because you can't, like, I'm a guy, so I can't just like a picture and expect the profile to stand out in any way. Like, I have to send a text message in response to something to that profile to, again, like, make myself look different. But the free version of the app only gives you a limit to do that. So then it's like, do I actually have to pay for it? And maybe I do. We'll get to that point. But then again, like, that's just a cost to factor in. But takeaway is, had success early on. So don't get discouraged. That's not what a lot of people have. But stick with it. The Christmas gift from my mom came in today. Eye exam came and went. My prescription, it didn't actually really change. I mean, it didn't change. Like before, I think it was like plus 4.25 and plus 4.5, and this time it's plus 4 and plus 4.5. But the difference of that is like two different lenses. It's not an indication that my eyes have changed in as much that the person that I am when I made the opinion and the judgment call when they're doing the thing was different. But, oh, that was the other thing that I did. So I did 150 push-ups technically today. I've upped it to 40 per set because the 35 was getting too easy. I could do it all in one shot. And now, but the 31, 32, 33, 34 weren't getting weak, but I could do them confidently. And now the 36 to like 37, 38, 39, 40 are the tough ones. So that's good. That's how I know that the muscular hypertrophy, however you want to say it, is activating. Yesterday, I spent an hour and a half editing videos and cranked out 3. So that was nice. So now I know if I don't do anything until January 1st in terms of editing videos, I will still have, I will have that grace period. That's good. As well as got a comment from somebody. What's his name? Give him a shout out here. I think it's Matthew Williams.
And like I said,
oh, where'd it go? Matthew William. Yep, he left a comment. I commented back. Now we got a back and forth going. So that's cool that someone actually is commenting, which shows that people are paying attention. Matthew, if you're watching, hey. But again, there is feedback from the process that I'm doing, which is starting and continuing to make these videos. That is indicating to me that I should continue to be making these videos and listen to what I initially started doing. So that's that. I think we're good on everything. Feeling happy. Oh, that's what I did. Hold on. It's because I was flustered. I didn't, or because the meeting went long because of what happened at the end. I didn't record this video right away. So then I cooked meal first. And it's been cooling down, but I haven't been stirring it, which is what I meant to do, so that the steam would come out. So it'd be nice and room, or not, just warm temperature, good eating temperature by the time I finish this video. But since I hadn't been stirring it, that won't be the case. But at the end of the day, it still feels good. That's all I have to say. See you later.